In my YouTube intros video, I mentioned MrBeast at one point, which obviously I'm far from the first one to do so. And I specifically mentioned his, at the time, most recent video where he helped 1,000 blind people see again by paying for their treatment and then some. There's been a rather heated conversation across Twitter and YouTube over MrBeast that has kind of peaked with the release of this video, with multiple Twitter users questioning his intentions and likening him to the literal Antichrist. And of course many other people think these Twitter users calling MrBeast the literal devil have lost their minds, and it has created this internet-wide discussion / debate on donation and charity shaming, and whether or not MrBeast is somehow wrong for making content like this. And it's stupid, alright? It's a stupid point of contention that shouldn't be such a big deal, but it is. And with the release of MrBeast Philanthropy's latest video on how he gave 20,000 shoes to kids in Africa, it has once again come to the spotlight, and it's probably gonna come up over and over again to haunt this man till the end of his days. And it's bullshit. Alright, at this point, you can probably guess that I'm on the side defending MrBeast here, which, yeah, go ahead with the who are yous and nobody asked comments, but yeah, my take is that it doesn't matter why MrBeast is helping people. All that should matter is that he's helping people, alright? And all people usually have to do in return is to thank MrBeast on camera, which, hell of a deal if you ask me. And the people saying MrBeast is only doing it for the content and he's flexing his wealth or whatever. So? How do you think MrBeast makes his money? Aside from like owning some businesses like Beast Burger or whatever, he's literally the #1 most subscribed YouTuber. Alright, he beat PewDiePie. He didn't beat T-Series yet, but they don't count. And it's this very content that got him here, and it pays him the big bucks he needs to help people. So God forbid he reinvests a bit to keep the cash flow going so he can help more people. Like, I'd like to see you try and pay for the medical bills of one person, let alone 1,000, with how borderline evil the healthcare system is in the US. And speaking of healthcare, I've heard people say that MrBeast is trivializing how bullshit it is by doing this, and how the fact that his help is even necessary in the first place represents everything wrong with the system. But to me it's like, what does that have to do with anything? How is this MrBeast's fault? Not to mention that this isn't even all in the US, as according to the video, they helped people from all around the world. So like, again, what's this have to do with anything? Now I have to admit, I'm not too familiar with MrBeast's content. Alright, I'm not subbed to him, and I'm not particularly into this, hey, look how much money I have kind of content. But judging from this one video, I'd say he knows how to make content. He spent years upon years grinding videos from his room, building up his skills making captivating content however ridiculous it may seem, and now it's paying off, right? And it's safe to say that he's earned his spot at the top. And instead of being complacent with his wealth like most billionaires, he's choosing to be a bro. And he's being one in ways I don't think anyone could dream of. But even I admit that thumbnail looks a bit off, let's be real.